How big is your dick? What is my type? Can you show me your print? What type of person am I in a relationship? How big is your penis? Do I like thick dudes? When you gonna show your dick, Tripp? Will I ever move back to the States? Am I a bottom? Am I on prep? Do I have any new projects I'm working on? When we gonna see your dick? I asked y'all to send y'all questions in for a Q&A, and y'all did. So in this video right here, I'm gonna answer all y'all burning questions. Holla at your boy. And that's a good question, because sometimes we do feel like we had that one person that got away. If I could go back in my past and be with somebody from my past without saying any names, one would be my first relationship, my first long-term relationship, which lasted for 7 years. Damn, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I was about to say I would go back and be with them, but when I think about it, was that a good relationship? Even though we spent 7 years together and we had a lot of good times, would that be good? I think everything happens for a reason, and we're not together for a reason, and it's a reason why they my ex. Is there things that I could have done differently? Sure. But without those experiences, would I be who I am today? I don't think so. So, you know, the way that question is structured, I don't think I could answer it as far as like, who would I get back with? It would have to be on different terms and different circumstances that would make me be with them, because I wouldn't get back with none of my exes or anybody from my past the way things were back then. So, you know, a lot of times when things end, it may seem like a bad thing, but it's ultimately for the best, and it's ultimately for the betterment of you in the long run. You know, we'll cry, we'll be hurt for a minute, but after all that is gone, we in a better position, and we know ourselves, and we learned the lesson, and we better for the next person that's supposed to be in our lives. So that's how I'm gonna answer that. I ain't trying to get too deep on y'all, but I'm a very complex person, and the way I feel about a type, I used to have a type when I was younger. I felt like I needed to be with somebody very thuggish and hood, because that's where I came from, and I needed somebody that was, you know, that wasn't intimidated by my lifestyle and my family and things like that. You know, in this culture, I didn't see a lot of people that grew up as rough as me or had the type of family that I had, so I always wanted somebody that was hood, thuggish, and rough and tough. But, you know, it's a lot that comes with that me as a person today wouldn't like. The reason why I say I don't want to have a type is because I feel like when you have a type, you block a lot of people out that could be good for you. Having a type is a specific, you know, I only like tall people, or you gotta be this, or you gotta have that, or I like gym heads, or somebody who works out a lot. You know, I don't like short people. I only, you know, things like that. You know, I like guys that's bow-legged, or, you know, a type. I don't have a type. There's qualities that I seek in a person that I'm attracted to, as far as like qualities and things that I want in a person to have, but that could be in any person. Now, of course, I want you to be somebody that I'm attracted to, you know, but as far as that package, you could be tall, you could be shorter, you know, you could be bigger, you could be smaller, you could work out, just be healthy and be a great person. And that will be the thing that attracts me to you. You know what I mean? In a relationship, I'm very loving, very affectionate. I'm very free and silly. I'm very adventurous and open-minded. I'm also laid back. I go with the flow. Um, I like to explore new things. Something like the smallest things can make me happy. Just living in the moment. No secrets. You know, I want I don't want no locks on my phone, that type of thing. I'm very loyal. I'm very romantic. I love romance and, surprises and walks in the park or long drives, just where we just sit in the car and just drive around the city and we don't have to do nothing but just talk. May stop out, hop out and go to a bar and have a drink. I want us to both get in the kitchen and, cook a meal together, and play and, make fun of each other lovingly. I want to run your bath water for you, or maybe we'll just take a bath together. We take showers together. I want to get your clothes ready for work the next day. When you come home from work, I want to greet you at the door with a hug and a kiss and ask you, baby, how's your day been? And take your shoes off for you and rub your feet. I just want to be up under you and close to you all day. I want us to go to bed at the same time. I want us to have dinner together. I want us to, encourage each other. Tell me what you working on, and I can tell you what I'm working on. And you give me advice and encouragement on my goals and my dreams and help push me towards that. And that's the type of guy that I am. I want to help push you to whatever your God-given, talents are, and help usher you into your purpose. Let's explore together. Let's see a whole bunch of new things together. Let's celebrate the holidays together. Let's buy each other, 10 Christmas presents apiece and put them up under the Christmas tree. Let's go this year, to the homeless shelter and spend Thanksgiving there passing out meals. Let's do something amazing like collect blankets for the homeless people and pass them out. Let's go to the pet store and play with the puppies and look at the puppies. That's the type of person I am in a relationship. Let's give each other massages, and whenever I ask you for a massage, you got to give me one. And the rule is whenever you ask for one, I'll give you one, no matter what, you know what I'm saying? But don't get too carried away. But yeah, that's the type of person I am in a relationship. You my best friend. If you come to my family's house, I'm going to make your plate for you. Even if we're at home, I'll make your plate for you. If we're at your family's house, you make my plate for me. Do you want coffee in the morning? Yes, I'll get it for you. Sometimes you could get coffee for me too. Exciting things like when we go to the amusement park, I'm wanting to ride in the first car. Living that life on the edge. Always trying to find new things to do and always trying to find new things to experience together. And I'm the type of guy in a relationship that I could go to the hood or I could go to nice places. Let's stop at this little janky restaurant in the hood with the real good food. Or let's go somewhere expensive and dress up and have a wonderful night out. I appreciate both of them the same, There's so much about a relationship, I'm the type of guy that like fresh flowers in the house at all times, so bring me flowers every week, I'll be happy. Very old school, you know what I'm saying? I'm the type of guy that want to say I love you 50 times a day. That's the type of person I am in a relationship. You know, I'm very attentive to your needs and what you like and what you want. Always trying to put a smile on your face, always trying to keep you happy. I think I'm a great guy to be in a relationship with. Yeah, you know, get you a Tripp. For the most part, I date older men, but since I'm getting older, you know, some of the older men ain't on my level. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be A1, up to par, sexy, attractive, doing your thing, you know what I'm saying? And those are the type of men that I'm attracted to. I used to like to only date older guys because I was very mature and had an older spirit. But now that I'm older, I'm open to younger guys, as long as you got yourself together. And yeah, older or younger, not too young. You still have to be, you know who you are as a person and ready for the type of things that I'm ready for. But if you're a younger guy or older guy, doesn't matter, long as you represent yourself well and you're a great person. Yeah, I do. I'm attracted to big guys, bigger guys. You know, I'm not that big, so it's something about a bigger guy, that's sexy to me. But I don't want you to be a fat, sloppy guy. I still want you to be tight with it and attractive with it. Some guys are just big. Some people just don't look right being, skinny and frail and 120 pounds, There's nothing wrong with having some meat on your bones. And, as long as you're healthy, you're not sloppy and nasty. And, yeah, big guys are sexy, And it's all about your confidence and how you carry yourself. You smell well and, you're a gentleman. You could be sexy big, you could be sexy smaller. It doesn't matter. It's all about your confidence and your swag, and how healthy you are. So yes, I will date a bigger guy. You know what I'm saying? Kudos to big guys. Big guys winning. Yes, I will talk to a private or discreet guy. That's your choice. If you want to be discreet and private, if you don't want the whole world knowing. I will talk to you. It depends on how deep that discreetness and privacy goes. Because discreet and private, I can understand that. You might have a job. You might not want everybody at your job knowing and things like that. That's understandable. But for me, for the goals that I want in life, I'm a private and discreet guy. I don't think when I walk on the street, people automatically know what I do or how I get down. So I don't really have to deal with that a lot, of the being open and stuff like that. I'm really not into public affection, but I am the type of person that if I'm with you, I want to be free. Like, I don't want to go to the movies and have to sit 2 seats away from each other just so people who don't even know us in the movie theater can think we straight. I'm not into faking it to that extreme to please other people that's around us. So it depends on how discreet. If we can't do normal things, walk together, not holding hands, but just walk together or sit next to each other in the movies, or, you don't want to be seen out with me in public because you discreet and you thinking people might think something. That's too much. I can't deal with that. And then when it comes to, longevity, us being together, do you want the same goals as I want, like to get married or things like that? So it's a very fine line when it comes to that discreet thing and private thing. Private, okay, discreet, okay, but how far is that going to go? Can we still enjoy ourselves? Are you overly, conscious of people looking at you and thinking you're doing something or thinking that you're gay? that's just too much for me. So in that case, I don't think I could do it, because I'm the type of person that I'm like, who cares with that? I mean, let's enjoy ourselves. I ain't worried about them. They probably not even worried about us, So yes, but just don't be too, caring about what other people think, because that ain't gonna work for me. I don't think about dyeing my hair so much now, but that's something that I did way back in the day before a lot of people did it. And for me back then, I was very, artistic. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to do different things. I wanted to dress different. I wanted to stand out. I've always been that way, even as a kid. So a lot of times I dyed my hair, I did different things, and I wanted to change the perception. I knew that a lot of people thought, when they looked at a guy like me and they seen my hair was a different color, it would automatically put in their mind, oh, something ain't the same about this dude. But the way that I carried myself, being a dude from the hood and being masculine, it would kind of throw them off, like, okay, he ain't like the typical feminine dude, but his hair, got red in it, or whatever the case may be, and it was something that I liked doing. It was the extension of my personality, you know what I'm saying? Wanting to be that fly guy and wanting to do something different and stand out from everybody else. Nowadays, a lot of guys do it, rappers and artists, singers, everybody does it now. So it's not something that would make me feel like I stand out now today. But when I used to do it, 10, 20 years ago, yeah, it was the thing back then, So no, I don't think about dyeing my hair so much now. But back in the day, I had all of that, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if I could find any pictures or whatever, but yeah, I did it before. You know what I'm saying? That's old news. I'm on to something new now. No, I'm not on prep. Um, I think it's a dope drug if it's used correctly by the right people. When I think of prep, I think about it being a drug for, maybe a person who's in a relationship with the person that's HIV positive. You might be negative and your partner positive, and y'all in a loving, sexual relationship, and you just want to go the extra mile to protect yourself, along with condoms. That's what I think about when I think about prep, or maybe, porn stars or something like that, who your work is sex, and you just want to go the extra mile to make sure you protect yourself. Even though they test it and stuff like that, a lot of times they don't wear condoms, and you just want to make sure, that you okay. I understand, but a lot of guys who are just using prep just to, be whores and sleep around with everybody, and just feel like, okay, well, now I'm not going to catch nothing because I'm on prep, so now I can fuck everybody raw. I don't agree with it to that extent. So, still old-fashioned condoms works wonders, if you're sexually active, but prep, yeah, if you're in a relationship and you with a positive person, prep is a great drug. But no, I'm not on prep. Yes, I'm going to move back to the States. Living in Korea is just temporary. I'm enjoying being here because I know that it's a temporary thing, and I'm enjoying traveling to different, places in Asia, Japan, and Thailand, and things like that. It's exciting, taking, being a part of this culture and learning as much as I can while I'm here. But this is not a place that I can see myself living forever. But I'm down for the experience while I'm here, and I'm open to the experience. I've been in the U.S. for so many years, so I know what that's like. This is all new to me, so it's temporary, and I will be back But I also want to do more traveling. I want to live in other countries and other places too. This is just one stop on my, whole life that I want to do traveling and living in different places. A man. The qualities that turn me on about a man is confidence, swag, cleanliness, being spiritual, being loving and funny. Don't take yourself too serious, but also know, when to turn up if you have to. I want to feel protected. Those are qualities that I look for in a man. There's certain things about a man that I like. I like a man with nice hands. I feel like if you take care of your hands and your feet, that's dope. Someone who always smells good. I think that's important. When you walk into a room, you make an impression. Someone that wants to help somebody. I like a guy with a nice smile, somebody that's really, clean with his, hygiene. I love that about a man. Personality. Have a great personality. Be somebody that people love to be around. Be strong and masculine. Those are things that turn me on about a man. You don't have to be the loudest person in the room, but when you walk in the room, people notice you. Stand out. Those are some of the qualities that I like in a man. A nice smile. That always go a long way. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. And a lot more, that's way more deeper. But just from, first impressions, smell good, look good, have nice hands, have a nice smile and clean breath, have eye contact, be confident and be, assertive but not too aggressive. Just go with the flow, and that's attractive. Yes, I'm currently on a show called Someday This Pain Will Be Useful to You. It's a really dope show. It's dark. If you haven't seen it, it's with Art House Entertainment, and I'm going to insert a clip right now. How long you been doing this shit? You did read my profile, right? What all you get into?
Have you ever harmed anyone? You believe in soulmates?
Yo, you sure you alright, man?
Yeah, how many kids do you want?
How many guys you took that to tonight?
Why you judging me?
What happened?
You said you needed it, right? Do you want to repent?
What you do?
What's with the questions?
I know that pain. I know what it feels like.
I will have to say that I am tuning to part 2 of this Q&A, and I'll answer all the rest of y'all questions. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and subscribe, and if you're already part of the game, go ahead and like this video, and holla at your boy. I'm out.